Okay, this is my second video. It's on the appendicular skeleton now. Lisa Della Serna, November 22nd, 2015. The pectoral girdle, you have your acromial end and the sternal end of the clavicle. Okay, we're going to move on to the scapula. Okay, with the scapula you have the coracoid process. That would be this little thing here. After the coracoid process, let's see, subscapular fossa, the glenoid cavity, that would be here. Spine of the scapula, the acromion would be this part. The supraspinous fossa, that would be right here in this, top area, because this is the infraspinous fossa. Intraspinous fossa, or supraspinous, sorry. Sternoclavicular joint would be right here, and then this would be the acromioclavicular joint. Next, the arm. We're gonna go right here. Oh gosh. Okay, can you see if I'm pointing here? Okay. The humerus is this bone here, the long bone here. You have the head, which would be in here, that's connected to the rest of the body. The greater tubercle is out here. The lesser would be the inner part of the greater, that's the lesser tubercle. Deltoid tuberosity, that would be right here where the deltoid muscle would connect. Medial would be down here, medial epicondyle. Lateral would be on the outside, so right here. Okay, the coronoid fossa, what goes here, this is the process of the ulna that's going to go here, and it's down right here in this area. We're connected to the ulna. The capitulum articulates with what bone? It goes with the head of the radius. So on this side, what else? The trochlea articulates with what bone? It's the ulna. So on this part here, this part. I guess I could show the front part. It's easier right here. Is that better to see? Okay, so again, this part right here connecting to the ulna would be the trochlea that articulates with the ulna bone, and the capitulum articulates with the head of the radius. Then the olecranon fossa, what goes in there, that would be the ulna that goes inside of here. Okay, and also on the back side here. That's where it is. The ulna and then the olecranon fossa. Okay, then the forearm. Can you see this part? Huh? Okay. You have the ulna and the radius. What else? The olecranon is this bone here, this big part, that would be the elbow. The coronoid process would be what the elbow would connect to. Not connect to, but underneath the olecranon, so inside there at the bottom of the fossa, or the olecranon the olecranon. Then, what else? The styloid process would be at the bottom of the ulna. So, right here. Then you have the radius. You have the head of the radius. Let's see. So radial head, then the radial tuberosity would be in here. What else does it ask for? Styloid process. And then the styloid process would be right here. Okay, next. Sorry to hold this. Okay. I'm gonna do this part. Can you see the hand? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you see the hand? Okay, so now it's asking for the carpus. So proximal row. It's hard for me to see this way. So the first is the scaphoid. The scaphoid bone would be right here. This bone, scaphoid bone. Then next, they're asking for the lunate. That would be up here. This bone. Then, wait a minute. The lunate bone would be this one where it says number 3. This would be the scaphoid bone. The triquetral bone. Triquetral bone. It's moving. Okay, it's hard to hold this. Okay, the triquetrum bone. That would be right here. Then this tiny little bone here. Oh, it's not listed to say it. But it's the pisiform, and then the hamate bone is number 2, right there. Can you see it? The capitate bone would be number 1, and then trapezoid bone would be this one that's not labeled. What else does it say? Trapezium bone would be this tiny one here. And then, what else does it ask for? Which bones? Oh, I think it. Okay. Which bones form the wrist joint with what forearm bone? That would be the, I would say the lunate bone. Wrist joint. Oh no, the joint. So no, let's see. What joint was that? Oh God, I wrote it down somewhere else. Why is it not here? I just wrote that. Why didn't I put it here? I'll come back to the which bones form the wrist joint with what forearm bone. Oh, the ulna and radial. Okay. the ulna radial and the lunate bone and the scaphoid bone would be what's connecting to the ulnar and radius. Point out the metacarpals and phalanges. The metacarpals would be the ones I have listed as number 4s, and then the ones below would be the phalanges. Okay, now to the pelvic girdle. Okay, it says so the coxal bones would be the hip bones. It says point out the approximate borders of 3 bones in the development of the skeleton to form the coxal bones. You have the ilium, the ischium is here, and then you have the pubis bone, the acetabellum bone would be here where it goes in. Not the acetabellum bone, but just the area. Then the pubic symphysis would be here. The obturator foramen, let's see, where are you? That would be the holes here. Iliac crest would be here. The anterior superior iliac spine, that would be right here. Wait. No, I'm sorry, that's posterior. This would be the interior. Yeah, this is the anterior, this is the posterior iliac spine, and then the iliac fossa be here. Greater sciatic notch would be here. The ischial spine, that would be, let's see, how do you point that out? Because this is the body. So right here, then the ischial tuberosity. Ischial tuberosity is here. Okay, then now to the femur. Okay. Can you see it good? So here's your femur. This would be the head of the femur. The greater trochanteric area would be here. The lesser would be this inner part. The adductor tubercle would be down below, right here, this part. Medial epicondyle would be right below it, right below the adductor tubercle. The lateral epicondyle would be on the other side here, and the medial and lateral condyles would be at the bottom right here, this and this part. Then the patella is this little bone right here. Next, the tibia and fibula. Okay, the head of the fibula is right here where it connects. The lateral malleolus is down here at the bottom. Oh, I think I gotta look at it the way. Oh, whoa. Okay. So here's the fibula, tibia, fibula. Sorry. The lateral malleolus would be at the bottom here of the fibula. So lateral malleolus, like your ankle area of the fibula. The head is here where it connects to the tibia. The medial and lateral condyles. The medial and lateral condyles for the tibia would be down. Let's see, condyles. It'd be this side and this side. What else is it asking for? Tibial malleolus. Oh, medial malleolus would be inner part here. Then the proximal and distal tibiofibular joints. Tibiofibular joints would be right here where the bones connect. The tibiofibular joints right here where they connect together, the two bones. Okay, now my back's hurting. Okay, you see the foot? Okay. Okay, the condyles. Oh wait, no, tarsus, not condyles. Sorry. The tarsus. Oh, it says the talus. What does the bone? What bone does it articulate with? It would be the tibia and the fibula. The talus is underneath here. It's what's connecting the two. The calcaneus is here. The heel. The cuboid would be the bone inside here. This one. The navicular would be right here. This bone right here. That one. Medial, intermediate, and lateral cuneiform bones. That would be this. Let's see. Here's a big toe. That would be these two bones here. So you have the side bone here. This would be the medial cuneiform. This will be the intermediate. And this will be the lateral cuneiform. And then back to the cuboid. Am I going the right way? Yeah.
Battery.
Huh?
Battery.
Battery. Oh, my battery. Oh, I gotta hurry. Battery's dying. Okay. Then you have the metatarsals. That would be this area here. Then you have the phalanges here. And that's it. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Thank you.